Alright, so we're back again. This time on a different type of job that you haven't seen yet. It was sonotubes. Now, I originally wasn't going to necessarily make this a standalone video, but I decided to go ahead and do it anyways after I was looking through the footage. But it's just sonotubes. I had 1 yard of concrete, and apparently these fellers were planning to build some large deck around a hot tub and connecting to some sort of large patio thing. So let's just see how this goes.
Can I pay you?
Yeah, you can pay me.
So, did they give you a total? Is it like 270 something?
Who are you? Are you Michael?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Yeah.
But the next one on the left.
Yep.
Then I think I'm gonna bring you up the driveway and then across the backyard. So.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Josh.
John. Okay.
Josh.
Thank you. Did you say Tom?
Josh.
John.
Josh.
Thanks.
So these guys were pretty specific about how they wanted me to come up the driveway and how they wanted me to go around the side of the house, which is understandable. I was in a pretty nice neighborhood of a neighboring town to the batch plant, and they were worried about me breaking an edge of the driveway off or cracking a corner of the driveway and such. But I only had 1 yard on at the time, but even still they wanted me to be super cautious about coming up the driveway. So I obliged and whatnot. It worked out fine. So being that I only have 1 yard on, you can really hear that stuff getting tossed around right now in the truck. Because when you have 1 yard on, your batch man should load you with very little water. Because it's real easy for the batch plant to make soup out of that 1 yard in the truck. Especially if you've been other places and you've got some washback water in there, it would be real easy for the batch plant to just give you soup. So I pointed out because you could really hear that stuff getting tossed around right now with it being mixed up dry. So being that it was just on a tube, so obviously I kept it short and sweet for the video, but at this point I had filled all of their sonotubes up to whatever grade they wanted me to fill them up to, and they wanted me to just spread out whatever I had left in the truck just to give the ground like a firm surface on top of the dirt there, because I guess they were making considerations about animals getting onto the deck, I think is what one of them had said. So I went up there and looked, and I had like a quarter of a yard, so I just spread it out super thin for them, and, you know, just to give the ground a hard surface is all they were looking for. So that's that for that one. I kept it short and sweet, kept everything sped up, so you don't have to sit there and watch me pour every sonotube start to finish real time. That would have been really boring. But that's it. Now I get to head back and go another one. This is an example of a little bit of thinking sped this process up a little bit, because originally they wanted me to just come around to the backyard and they were planning on wheelbarrowing some of it, but I got out and took one look at it and was like, no, we can perm off the chute. There's no reason that we need to, make this 1 yard sonotube pour take, an hour. But that's that. So be sure to subscribe, leave a comment below, and like the video. Always appreciated. And be sure to like Banas Concrete Service on both Facebook and Instagram.
Cool.